Hey guys, so I got it back, hopefully to where it crashed me. Little admission though about behind the scenes. I wasn't very optimistic about the previous video being able to get uploaded properly, and I was able to actually upload it without any issues, which stunned me. And if it reflects in my commentary for that video, it's pretty much because I was completely expecting to encounter issues that would make me have to possibly really edit that video. So if it comes across in my commentary and part 1 of this playthrough wasn't that great, that was kind of why. But because it got uploaded without any issues, I'm more optimistic about actually doing this playthrough. Because you guys have to understand, I tried this playthrough like a couple years ago, and I could not get it through with copyright issues from Warner Brothers. But it seems that perhaps they've actually gotten more lenient, or got a lot less strict with their YouTube bot. So here's hoping the rest of the playthrough is going to be the same way.
I told you to grab the memory card!
You wanted it smashed, so I smashed it.
Huh.
It better be. Or the
Now
next
it's mine.
Thing that gets smashed will be your face!
Thank you for the memory card,
Memory
Brock.
card is damaged, but I should be able to recover most of the data back in the Batcave.
You know, I found it funny that people would complain that the gameplay was just more of Arkham City, and I'm like, what's wrong with that? If it's broke, why would you fix it? Or if it's not broke, why would you fix it? I can't talk. You guys know what I mean, though. If it's more of something good, then why would you complain about it? Only if for some reason you didn't like Arkham City, which I don't understand why you wouldn't like that game. But if you didn't like that, then perhaps I can understand why you wouldn't like this. Yeah, he smells me. He knows I'm there.
Thought I caught your scent.
I know I caught yours.
Huh. Oh, look at this. We're actually going to get to fight Killer Croc. And I will say this, that's one of my favorite things about this game, is that this game has some pretty great boss fights. And it's something that I think actually has an advantage over Arkham Knight, because let's face it, Arkham Knight didn't have any good boss fights. But this game, just wait till you see some of the boss fights in this game. Especially one in particular that everybody loves in this game. But look at this, we're actually going to get to fight Killer Croc compared to last time where all we could do was just, come on, I did it. I just mistimed it, I guess. Oh, come on, I did it again. I guess I had to do it over him, not to the side of him to avoid him. I just had to, like, evade over his back, I guess. There we go. Haha! There we go, that's what I had to do, okay. It's been a while since I played this. I forgot what exactly I was supposed to do. Ow! Okay, I'm a little rusty. Get away from me, Croc. Man, I am doing very poorly at this moment. I have got to work on my evades. I'm trying to throw the batarang and these guys are in the way. There we go. Oh my gosh. Ah, man. Oh boy. Ow!
You got no chance against me. Trying to run.
Ah!
Hold it right there.
Oh man. There we go. And that finished him off.
Tell me what I want to know.
Where's he going?
The boss of me is me.
Uh-huh.
You want teeth? I want answers.
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't be ugly.
Ha!
Freeze! Hold it right there.
I'm taking you in.
Ha! No. No, you're not.
Not tonight.
Whee! They're like, he has a jet? What the heck?
No such thing as a Batman, huh?
And I know that voice. For those of you who may not know, a little trivia note. There was a character in the Batman animated series named Harvey Bullock, who was a detective under Commissioner Gordon, and he had that exact same voice, huh?
Night, sir. Shall I warm up Christmas dinner?
No. It's going to be a long night, Alfred. I just ran into a human-shaped crocodile who told me Black Mask has hired assassins to kill me.
So it looks like I have an upgrade available. But yeah, I thought that was really cool that they got the guy who did Harvey Bullock's voice in the animated series to come back and do him in this game. So let's see. Combat armor, ballistic armor. So basically a lot of the same kinds of upgrades here that were available in Arkham City. So nothing too different. So you'd be able to be familiar with a lot of what you want to do. I'm going to start off with the combat armor. Here we go. Back computer to analyze the memory card. Can't talk to Alfred yet? No, I guess not. Well, okay, Alfred. I guess I'll just walk behind you. Who's the man behind the Red Hood? Oh. Red Hood. We will unmask Red Hood. Red Hood strikes again. Well, I wonder what that could be referring to. Ooh. Calendar Man again. Deny involvement from city's Batman. Maroney case. Maroney. A lot of that kind of stuff here. With Chemistry labs. I love that there's a lot of this stuff that would emphasize that he is a detective doing investigative work. Let's see what it has to say for itself.
Assassins, sir. As in more than one.
Sounds like it.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man.
His name is Killer Croc. He's already behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. See what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business. Black Mask isn't messing around. Slade
Deathstroke!
Deathstroke.
Slade Wilson, oh yeah!
Failed medical experiment.
Fan favorite.
Garfield Lynns, aka Firefly.
Firefly?
90% of his body. His obsession is going to be his end.
How unlike anyone I know.
Who we would get to face again
There's
in
a
Arkham
face I
City.
don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14
That's
escapes,
interesting.
Huh? Well, you won't forget Nada. What the?
Floyd Lawton, aka
Deadshot.
Says here he's an expert sharpshooter.
How on earth?
Suspected of many assassinations. Dangerous, but reckless. Street tough named Lester Baczynski. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Huh.
Shocking.
Ha ha, Alfred.
Her skill is unmatched.
Woo. Here, don't hurt me. 50 million to kill the bat. Woo. Bane.
Here, in Gotham.
Not the big hulking brute we know, though. Looks a little more like the Dark Knight Rises Bane, except he actually has the luchador mask.
Why would he be taking money as a hired killer?
Is that Warden Joseph?
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who is operating this drone. Make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
Sir, I may be stating the obvious here, but you do realize that since you and I are the only people who know the Batman's true identity, those assassins will all fail their mandate if you'd just spend the evening here.
They'll put innocents in danger to attract my attention. I can't take that risk.
And you think it's a better idea to just put yourself in their crosshairs?
There's only one person in Gotham who can get his hands on something like this. The Penguin. He's been tracking Black Mask.
I mean, we're
His
getting to
next
see
waypoint
a
was
lot of
rendezvous
our
with Penguin's men at Jezebel Plaza.
well-known villains here.
I'll make them talk.
You're sure this is wise, sir?
I know what I'm doing.
Killer Croc. Firefly, who we would get to face off again. And this is what I was referring to earlier. We would get to face off against Firefly in Arkham Knight, and he would reference what happens in this game when you get to confront Firefly. So that was confirmation for me that they were adding Origins to the storyline. This guy, obviously we don't really know him, so he's probably not going to make that much of an impact if he's someone we don't really know. Deathstroke, on the other hand, woo boy, do we know this guy. Deadshot, know him as well. Copperhead, not very familiar with her or him, according to Batman. And Bane, notice he's much smaller. But he has. I have some. The thing is, okay, now see, eye color brown, on Venom green. So he uses Venom in this, but yet he doesn't look like it, does he? There's more to this, and I cannot wait for you guys to see, and what's more for me to elaborate a bit more on why I love the version of Bane that they did in this game compared to well, I'll save what I'm talking about for later. Let me move these as from the new. There we go.
Well, in case you change your mind and want to train tonight instead, I'll keep your training facility active.
Which is down over here. And this is where you can access the challenge mode stuff in order to do some more training.
The Batwing is prepped and ready to take you to Jezebel Plaza, sir.
Dark Knight challenges.
A question, sir, if I may. how did Waylon Jones come to be the way he is?
Atavism from the look of it. An unfortunate genetic mutation.
Do you think the condition causes physical pain? Might that explain his rage?
It goes deeper than that. Imagine growing up looking like he did. Children are cruel, Alfred.
So are adults, sir. All part of the human condition, I suppose. We've a tendency to fear, often outright despise, that which is different.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, but you already knew that.
Huh.
If you're...
Very funny, Alfred. Ah, and here's an interesting system, the Dark Knight system. I both like and don't like this system, only for one minor gripe. If you want to finish this, you have to do it when you can. Otherwise, at least for this particular one, the Worst Nightmare one, which is all about the Predator ones, because there are only so many Predator sequences in this game. And if you beat the game before you complete this tree, you would have to, like, wait until you do New Game Plus. But here's the thing, you can't play this on easy. You have to play it on normal or higher in order to unlock New Game Plus, and it'll pretty much be the only chance you have of completing all these different tracks here for these different trees here, this ladder. And when you reach the one with the stars, you get a new gadget. A free flow focus, free flow power gadgets, shadow vigilante, grapnel accelerator takedown, shockwave attack. So there's purpose to getting these. The sonic batarang, the sonic shock batarang. Nothing here. You just get the world's greatest detective. I guess it's the trophy that's referring to. Plus you get a bunch more extra XP.
You're serious about
For leveling
getting
up.
to Jezebel Plaza in time to find Penguin's men, you'll want to leave soon.
Alfred, what's on your mind?
I feel terrible, Sam. I prepared such a lovely ham for you tonight.
Aww.
And now you'll never have a chance to eat it.
We can have it tomorrow.
It's just not the same.
Christmas ham on Christmas morning isn't exactly the end of the world.
Yeah.
I don't know, sir. I'd say it's pretty close.
Oh, come on,
So you
Alfred.
better hurry if you're planning on getting to Jezebel Plaza before Penguin's men finish their business.
But I'm having such a lovely time chatting
I've
with
done
you.
my best to keep the cave tidy, but with those bats circling above, there's bound to be collateral damage.
Oh, they're fine. They're fine, Alfred. They're our house guests. They're always welcome. Oh, Batsuit Chamber. So here is where you can access a lot of the alternate Batsuits that you can be able to play as in this game. This is the Blackest Night Batman. This is the Black Lantern skin, which is pretty crazy. Look at his face. Look how it changes his face. This is the Nightfall Batman. This is a PlayStation exclusive skin. I think it looks pretty awesome. This is the Long Halloween Batman. The Red Sun Batman if he was part of the Soviet Union. Gotham by Gaslight Batman. Kind of an old school costume. Hey, the Adam West Batman. Yes, may he rest in peace. The New 52 graphic Batman, which they would bring the skin back for Arkham Knight. Batman Noel. Batman 1 Million. We don't get to see this skin very often. Batman Dark Knight of the Round Table. Thrill-Killer Batman. First appearance Batman. Brightest Day Batman, a White Lantern. Earth 2 Batman. And Earth 2 Dark Knight Batman. I might possibly do what I did with Arkham City, where I actually go and play a bit of the, showcase each skin in a video, maybe. For now, we'll just stick with the regular Batsuit. Just to start things off, and then I can always come back and switch out the Batsuits. So this is the fast travel.
To make your travels easier, I went ahead and set up some auto-nav points at different areas of the city. One of my preset destinations should take you right to Jezebel Plaza.
So you can see the objectives there. a comms tower. So we're gonna go to this one that's closest to the objective. The early years, he didn't seem to have a Batmobile. All he had was the Batwing.
I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage. You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. I'm close to one now.
Time to do some investigative work. Being the world's greatest detective.
Only one's here. Look, Gotham gets a call that the tower's acting funny, right? So they send a guy over, but he never shows. Probably went home for the night, lazy bastard. Anyway, when he doesn't report in, they send us over. There's no secret plan here, fellas. We're just doing our jobs.
And we're just doing ours. See, we've been hired to make sure no one touches this tower.
You want us to leave?
What the? Grab the hostages! You seeing this? What the hell is it? You got some kind of death wish?
I can drop smoke pellets to
I'm
conceal
the
my
Batman.
movements. I need to get up and out of danger. He can't shoot what he can't see. Attacking head-on is a good way to get myself shot, and probably the hostage, too. But they won't expect an attack from above. Nobody ever does.
Is that thing out there with you? Are you crazy?
Gotcha! Oh, I love doing that. I love the inverted takedowns. Stay here. It's safer for you.
I can sneak up on the hostage taker by crawling through the vent.
A bit of a tutorial here on how to do silent predator takedowns.
What the hell was that? You think it's the guy that hired us? You piss him off or something?
No way. Besides,
Ah!
I get the sense that he's the,
I...
Boom!
Get yourself to safety and call the police. They'll want to see what's going on here.
Okay, I will. This was just supposed to be a service call. Fix the tower, in and out. I need a new job.
I'm out. Where you going? Where that thing takes you. You gonna leave me alone? Whoever you are, come near me, and I'll kill this guy. I ain't playing. Yeah, you tell him. I'm sure that'll help. Hey, Vince, you seen Charlie? Nah, man. I don't think he made it. I got this side.
Come here!
I can fix the tower.
Ah, see? Dark Knight challenge completed. An inverted takedown, a vent takedown, a wall takedown. So it gives you that first one. 3 silent takedowns and a single predator encounter. See? Some of these require you to do these in a predator takedown, and if you don't do them, by the time you beat the game, well, you're going to run out of predator encounters. But anyway.
Whatever you want, just please don't hurt me.
All I want is for you to get yourself to safety.
Now, where'd this other guy go? Yoo-hoo! Come out and play! Why don't you just, hang around until the cops show up? Let's see. Now to work on this tower. Ooh. Cryptographic sequencer.
I don't think this tower malfunction is from storm damage. I need to set up a crime scene and find out what happened. I should start by identifying the victim.
And we now get our detective investigative gameplay that we had from Arkham City. Bit expanded.
Victim's
though.
name is
We also
David
got it in
Shannon,
Arkham Knight.
a Gotham Optics employee sent here to repair a faulty network tower. But what killed him? Scanning
Case file report. Huh.
the DNA impact on the wall should provide an answer.
this whole VR thing he's seeing plays into the whole
Impact
aspect of
analysis
him being a
indicates the
detective.
victim
Plus,
was
they
killed
add
by
it
some
in
kind
the
of
Telltale
explosion
series.
originating at that access panel. I should scan it for additional clues.
Alright.
It looks like the panel was rigged to detonate when swiped with a key card. Someone really didn't want this tower repaired, and it looks like that same someone left a set of fingerprints behind. Alfred, I'm uploading some prints for analysis. Let me know what comes back.
Certainly, sir. Searching now. And here we are. They belong to one John F. Baker. He's a rather unremarkable criminal. Small jobs, mostly. And, that's curious.
What's curious?
Mr. Baker's dead, sir. His body was recovered from the Diamond District just under an hour ago.
Looks like someone's tying up loose ends. I can bypass the booby-trapped access panel with my cryptographic sequencer, but I'll need the encryption codes from the victim's access card. Reviewing the crime scene will show me where it is.
Rewind time. Let's see here. Aha. Here we go. They're in here. There they are.
This card has the codes I need to hack any of the network tower's access panels.
Unfortunate. There we go. 10% of the database. I gotta be careful doing that whenever it has the saving icon, since this game is still prone to freeze up and crash.
Alfred, contact the GCPD. Let them know about the body. Send the data from my analysis, too.
Certainly, sir. Does this mean you found the source of the disturbance?
I think so.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, if it isn't the King Thug himself.
Riddler.
Figured it was only a matter
Or
of time before you
Enigma.
showed. Sorry about the mess downstairs.
Who is this?
Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve.
Enigma, then.
Oh, you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course.
Yeah. We'll see about that. No fly zone. Funny.
Black Mask's not going to like this.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
With the jammer offline, I can travel here with the Batwing. Those relays are part of a distributed security system. I wonder what they're protecting. That must be where Enigma set up shop. I need to pay him a visit.
It's all part of the collectibles. That's what these are. Network relays. Extortion files. Yep. Destroy all the relays to access the server at Enigma's headquarters. So yes, we'll have to pay him a visit as part of our side missions. The most wanted. That is... Yep, criminal lock. See? This is kind of something they decide to somewhat utilize as part of the side missions. But also, if you recall, that's what these were called in Arkham Knight as well.
I see you've regained control of the Batwing, sir. I suppose it's off to Jezebel Plaza, then.
That's the plan. Then I've also got a lead on Enigma.
Well, don't overthink it too much, sir. We both know you'll eventually wind up doing both.
Of course. Deactivate the jamming signal. Saving. Come on. There we go. I don't want this to crash when the saving icon is up. That can cause a number of issues.
I should head for Jezebel Plaza.
Enigma. So if I want to unlock the fast travel, I have to go ahead and do these towers. But some of these require certain gadgets that I don't have yet, which of course I need to earn during the story. So looks like the objective is way over here, which means I have to go all the way across the Gotham Pioneers Bridge. So what we can do is visit this first and then go over here. So let's go ahead and set that as our main waypoint right now. Oh, what do you know? I have the grapnel boost already. And I can understand how some people were like, hey, wait a minute, you have things in this game you didn't have in the games that were supposed to take place later on. I can understand that. My guess is that the devs didn't want to take things away from the players who got used to certain aspects of the gameplay, just to make it feel more familiar. But you also do have to take into consideration that some of us do care about things like continuity. False wall. And there's the door.
Enigma, where are you?
I'm right here. Well, figuratively speaking anyway. Disappointed I didn't choose to meet up in person?
What's this about? Sionis hire you to throw me off his trail?
Think of me as an information broker. I've got data handlers everywhere, feeding me all kinds of interesting stuff.
And you think this is going to destroy Gotham?
Oh, yes. See, bullet wounds and broken bones will eventually heal. But incriminating photos, videos, emails, that kind of damage can never be repaired. Tomorrow morning, when I release everything I've got, the city's going to collapse. Resignations, arrests, deaths. It'll be chaos in the streets, Batman, and there's not a thing you can do to stop me.
I mean, when you think about it, he's not wrong about the whole aspect of all info like that ruining things. He's got a signal jammer.
No key, no entry.
I figured you'd try and get all caveman on my equipment. It's password protected, I'm afraid, with 10,000 volts of electricity. You've lost, Batman. Might as well head home and get some rest. With everyone's deepest, darkest secrets about to go on public display, I've got a feeling tomorrow's going to be a very busy day for you.
One way or another, I'm shutting you down. Destroying all the network relays will let me access his server. It's the only way to stop him. Those must be the handlers he was talking about. I can use them to track down the extortion data he's been collecting.
So yeah, very much similar to the Riddler informants from Arkham City. And the whole, you want to do, beat Riddler? Well, you got to get all of his collectibles. Fortunately, though, the collectibles in this are a little easier to do than the ones from Arkham City. Though I will point out something to you guys that around the time when this game first came out, because I mentioned this was a buggy mess, I distinctly remember, there was a Riddler trophy I was trying to get, but it wasn't showing because it was bugged out, and the bug prevented me from getting the trophy. And I was so mad at how buggy the game was that was preventing me from getting the collectibles. Fortunately, they patched it, and I was able to pull it off. But for the longest time, I was not happy about that.
If I don't get to Jezebel Plaza before that arms deal, I'll have no way to locate the Penguin.
Well, well, well. Oh, is it because of the other guys down here? Really? Ah. Fine, I'll take them out if I want to interrogate this guy.
I'll crack your skull. We're gonna murder you.
Oh, now I can interrogate him.
Man, I was this close to clocking you.
And now you'll get nothing but some broken teeth if you don't tell me where you hid the extortion data.
I'll tell you where it's at, but it won't do you much good. I'll be back on my feet in an hour, coming for you.
No, you won't.
Alright. New concept art unlocked. Extortion file. Data pack located. You can see that's where they are. Some of these green ones here. So it's more collectibles for me to get. So that's stuff that we can do like just in our, regular time along the way. Can't really do much with the Enigma headquarters until we do all the relays and all the collectibles and such. And so pretty much when we come back, I will be heading to the objective. Stay tuned.